Well, somebody brought up something in the comments on the last video about large loop levers. No, I have no experience with them, but except I have experience with the regular lever. This is my 1895 Cowboy, and I can really see the point of them because now these have got that squared off lever. Now I got a fairly big hand, so that's a pretty tight fit for me. And I have banged my knuckle before, and I know several people who I let shoot this gun have banged their knuckles. Now if you're wearing gloves, that's nearly impossible with the standard squared off lever, to get your hand in there comfortably. So I'm in the habit of only running 2 fingers in it and having the little finger underneath, and that works. But now he was saying about putting in a big loop lever, which like I said, I can see the point of, but they aren't cheap. It's like $180, $190, and then it's really recommended that you have a gunsmith fit them, and there you want a competent gunsmith, because this is a really critical part of the gun. I don't know that I would do it on an old one, on a true Marlin. They really have to fit just right, because it does everything. The lever is an integral part of the thing. I think that's where, well, I'm sure that's where a lot of the problems with the newer Remington-made ones come from, this just being not done right. Well, I guess if I had a newer one of the Remington Marlins, I would think pretty seriously about it, because I think this would be a massive improvement on the gun. To get a quality piece in there, I think would cure a lot of the problems with them. The grinding and it's just poor machining. But I think on these older ones, I don't know that I would, on the true Marlins. But on the Remington ones, it's still a lot of money, but I think that would be a great improvement on them. But I can see where people would want to, because like I say, that's a tight fit. And I have bloody knuckles, and I know people who have, because especially these squared off ones, because it just lines up just perfectly. So the big loop would be nice, but that fitment and there, it's not something I would screw with lightly. Except on, like I say, the newer ones, because I don't think they have the fitment there. Unless you just happen to get one chance of the draw that you got one that actually fit. And, when you read reviews on those levers, there's, people who they work for and people they don't work for. I think that's a matter of having a qualified gunsmith actually put it in there. Because the odds of just dropping in and doing everything that it has to do right off the bat is pretty slim. Well, I mentioned in the by, this clip that actually holds a lever engaged. I know I was watching a video somewhere where somebody was shooting a Remington 35 Marlin, and the lever kept dropping open. Well, I'm sure that spring in here was broke. Easy fix, but it's something, if you don't know what this is doing, it serves a purpose. But like I say, I would on a newer one, but I would not on an older one. It's just so much easier just to keep that little finger out of that lever, then you got plenty of room. And that's the habit I've developed. But I can see the point of it.